So Apple just released iOS 18 like a week ago, and it's pretty good so far, allowing for better customization, like if you want your apps darker or lighter, or literally any color you want. That's great and all, but Apple actually changed the calculator app. Now that not seem like a big deal, however, this is probably the worst thing Apple could have done. But don't worry, don't panic, don't worry, this is just for magicians like myself. This is because there's a certain magic trick that utilizes an iOS calculator, but it no longer can. Well, it's just better to let me show you the trick. Okay, so the trick looks something like this. So I have a deck of cards. For this, I'm using Charity Water from Theory 11. And you want to have an iPhone with the calculator. Now, thanks to my brother for not updating his phone iOS 18. It's really great, so I can show you how this trick works. So you want to take the cards and you want to give it a nice old shuffle. You can give it to your spectator shuffle as well. It doesn't really matter in this context. Now, with the shuffle deck of cards, we're just going to set it down, and we're going to take the calculator. Make sure it's at 0. Make sure it's clear. You don't want anything messing with it. And what you want to do is just ask them for a 3-digit number. So I'll just do 365 for now. This is like genuinely is a free choice. It does not matter. You can multiply it, minus, subtract. It doesn't matter. Just multiply it. And then you ask them for another number. Let's say they give you like, I don't know, 45. And then you can also subtract numbers like, I don't know, this. Or even add numbers. Or even multiply more numbers. Or even divide numbers out. Once you hit equals, though, you get this number right here. Now, this number is completely random, and it was chosen by like the spectator through multiple numbers. So wouldn't it be crazy from the shuffled deck of cards that the top, let's say 5 cards match that number exactly? It'd be insane, right? But well, let's just check. So 4, 3, 5, 8, and then 1 0 would be 10. And yeah, guys, that's the entire trick. That's really about it. There's nothing more to that. And if you have a phone that isn't updated to iOS 18, you can still do this trick. All you need is really just a normal deck of cards and your phone with the calculator. And you want to take 5 cards off, with the 5th card having to be a 10. Actually, it doesn't really matter. But you want to have a certain amount of cards up top. So I've chosen this number, 435,810. Just have it like this. So you want to have these cards on top. Now, when you do take the cards in, I do still have all 5 cards on top. You don't want to give the spectator a shuffle. You really just want to shuffle, keep those 5 cards on top. What you can do, though, is you can palm those 5 cards in your pocket, and then you can give the deck for them to shuffle. And then when you take it back, you just, boom, slap it right on top. It should be pretty easy. Now, what you want to do on the calculator is, if we just clear it all the way, you want to type in that number, and what you're going to do is you're going to hit +0 and then times 0, and then turn it on its side, if it works, and then you're going to click that left parenthesis, and then you're all set up to do the trick. And you just ask them for this. You can multiply, you can divide, you can subtract, you can add, and then once you hit equals, you get that preset number right there. And that's the magic behind the trick. Now, why doesn't this work in iOS 18? Well, they changed the calculator app. But in all fairness, that calculator app actually is way much better as a calculator. So this is what the calculator app looks like now in iOS 18. Now, if you do try the I don't want to say exploit, but magic trick of doing the +0 times 0 thing, hit equals, it does look like it will save the number, right? But if you do like multiplication, right, pretty standard stuff, it actually won't save the number. Like, we can try it again. Like, if I just do 1, I have to do +0 times 0, hit equals, then multiply that by another number. You see, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It just keeps on multiplying it, which, I mean, I guess is fine. You know, the calculator is so much better, especially with the math notes feature, which is just a algebra calculator essentially. But you can do it with your handwriting. Game changer. But this magic trick has been patched. So sorry. And I guess we'll just have to, figure out a different way to do it. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you want to, and have a great rest of your day.